vengeance. In a dense, misty forest nestled high in the mountains, where the trees scraped the skies and rivers carved through the land like veins, there lived a mighty eagle named Arion. Arion was no ordinary eagle. His wings spanned over 8 feet, and his piercing golden eyes could spot prey miles away. Known as the king of the skies, he ruled the heavens with unmatched grace and power. However, deep in the shadows of the forest below, a cunning and agile leopard named Shadow prowled. Shadow was the apex predator of the forest floor, with a sleek coat of golden spots and muscles rippling beneath. He could take down prey twice his size with a single pounce. The encounter. One fateful day, Arion spotted a young eaglet perched on a low branch, struggling to fly. It was his offspring, Alina, attempting her first flight. Arion circled above, watching closely. Little did he know, Shadow had been watching the eaglet too. Shadow's hungry eyes glimmered with opportunity as he crept closer. As Arion soared to scout for food, Shadow seized the moment. With a swift leap, he snatched the eaglet from the branch. Alina let out a piercing cry that echoed through the valley. Arion, hearing his offspring's distress, turned back with unparalleled speed, but it was too late. Shadow had disappeared into the thick underbrush, leaving behind nothing but silence. Arion searched desperately for days, but found no trace of his eaglet. The forest whispered of Shadow's deed, and the news spread among its inhabitants. Arion's heart burned with grief and fury. He vowed to avenge his offspring, even if it meant challenging the master of the forest floor. The plan. Arion knew that brute force alone would not suffice against Shadow. The leopard was not only powerful, but also incredibly intelligent. Arion needed a plan, one that combined his aerial prowess with cunning strategy. Over weeks, Arion observed Shadow's movements from the skies. He noted the leopard's favorite hunting grounds, resting spots, and routines. Shadow, unaware of the eagle's silent surveillance, continued his life, confident in his dominance. The battle. One misty dawn, Arion decided it was time. Shadow was resting on a large rock near a river, basking in the morning sun. With the element of surprise on his side, Arion descended like a thunderbolt. His talons, as sharp as daggers, struck Shadow's flank. The leopard roared in pain and surprise, leaping to his feet. Shadow swiped with his powerful claws, but Arion was already in the air. The eagle circled above, taunting his adversary. Enraged, Shadow leaped high, his claws narrowly missing Arion's feathers. But Arion anticipated this. He swooped down again, this time targeting Shadow's eyes. The two predators engaged in a fierce battle. Shadow's agility allowed him to dodge some attacks, but Arion's speed and precision made him an elusive target. The forest echoed with the sounds of their struggle, the leopard's growls and the eagle's piercing cries, the turning point. As the battle raged on, Shadow grew tired. His attempts to catch the eagle grew slower, his movements less coordinated. Arion, however, remained relentless. With one final dive, he aimed for Shadow's exposed neck. His talons sank deep, and the leopard let out a deafening roar before collapsing. Arion stood atop the defeated leopard, his feathers ruffled and wings spread wide. The forest grew silent, as if acknowledging the eagle's victory. The aftermath. With his vengeance fulfilled, Arion soared back to his nest high in the cliffs. Though the loss of his eaglet could never be undone, he had restored balance to his realm. Shadow's reign of terror over the forest floor had ended, and Arion's legend grew even greater. The forest, once divided between